And here we are back again. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why I am so inconsistent in any video series I start off or I do and whatsoever. But yeah, there are things you have to do in real life if you want to kind of survive and get by day. And yeah. Well, but now we're here and we are continuing now the story. Where we left off, Victor says you're going to lose, and I hope we don't. But we most likely will, I guess. Alright, let's do this. Tell her I will crush her world empire with my rebellion. I'm sorry. Okay. Those eyes of hers shine with childlike mischief. Oh my god! I could draw this with paint. Nah, sorry, no offense here. Oh god. Alright, dot. She says you have no chance if you keep playing like this. No, you won't. It's a trap. It's smarter to play defensively here. She has a point. Attack aggressive. Oh god, I really have to do a choice right now? She says you have no chance if you keep playing like this. No, you won't. Okay, I really have to save, even though I just started the recording. But yeah, maybe I want to redo this. She says you have no chance if you keep playing like this. I think it's a trap! It's smarter to play defensively here. She has a point. Attack aggressively. What's my favorite style to play? I like to have a really strong defense so that nobody can get me down. On the other hand, aggressive attacks are can be more fun. But I think she has the upper hand right now. This is a tough choice. This is really tough. How would you decide on this? She says you have no chance if you keep playing like this. No, you won't. Yeah, but I even looked up what the game Whisk is. It's literally the game Whisk, you all should know. In Germany, it's called Risiko. And yeah, it's a strategy game about world conquering. Pretty much. But yeah, enough of that. Get a choice done. It's a trap. It's smarter to play defensively here. She has a point. Attack aggressively. If you're already in the defense and go out aggressive, you get yourself wide open. So I say it's a trap. It's likely that she's just trying to psych me out. Looking at the board again, I have a pretty good defense setup, and I'm not going to wreck it doing something reckless. A few turns later, I lose the game anyway! Wait. I will know if I could actually win. Yes. She has a point, attack aggressive. I want to see what happens. She's either really mocking me or trying to trick me. I have nothing else to lose though, so I might as well try something different. Maybe if I spread out my forces and try to control more territories, I can recoup the advantage. Shizune seems to focus on conquering whole nations, so maybe I can sacrifice my hold on continents to gain more small countries. It's worth a shot. A few turns later I end up living. Alright then. Okay. Okay, so I stick with my first. I just wanted to know if I could have win, but yeah. Shizune adjusts her glasses victoriously and allows herself to tentatively pump a fist in the air in celebration. Like this. Yes, we did it. Good. Dot. Hick-chan, you lost when you allowed me to take North America. I mean, Shik-chan, not me. Getting control of North America is ambitious because it provides a 5 army bonus, but you can attack it from 3 fronts, so you must defend them all. Okay, I did defend, but okay. Dot. Why does she seem to sweat a little bit here? I thought you have more guts. How disappointing. Yeah, fuck it. I stick with my decision. Ambition, Hick-chan. Your play needs to be more daring. Ambition. Dot. Why is she looking like that? I was really excited when you took South America, but then you switched to playing defensively just because you gained a small advantage. That's no good, Hick-chan. You didn't take enough risk, and when you did, you didn't follow through. That's terrible, Hick-chan. Oh god, yeah, this was the old me anyway. I never thought about it like that. That you have to take risks in a game that calls itself Risk. Yeah, the irony is there. The irony is really, really there. Yeah, alright. Damn. What's it to her if I played too carefully? There's no need to rub it in my face. Is she getting closer? I wonder if you'd even be any good for the student council. What's this? Reversed psychology? I guess I don't have to worry about joining or not in that case. Why is she so close now? Giving up just like that? I expected more from you. More of you, of course. Seriously, Shizune trying to taunt me into joining... Seriously, is Shizune trying to taunt me into joining the council? Why Shizune Misha says those things? Besides, I don't even want to join. It's only my second day. I can't make that kind of commitment. I haven't even taken a look at any other clubs yet. And these two, they are a little weird. Fine, I'll consider joining the council, but I want to take a look at the clubs before I decide. Really, Hick-chan? You're not just saying that to make us feel better? You just beat my ass in a game of Risk, and you want me to let you feel better? Yeah, I'm just not sure that I want to. Aww. Okay, now she backed off. Okay, Hick-chan, but we're not going to give up so easily. You said maybe. There's still a chance you come around. Come on, we could really have fun. We could play more Risk, and maybe one day you could beat me. Unless we graduate before that. That doesn't make me feel any less reluctant about joining you now. You know, not you now. You know, sorry. This was pretty terrible. Surely you're not that horrible at board games. Maybe we can play a game you know then, to give you a handicap. Wait, maybe we can play a game you know then to give... Why me a handicap? Then I wouldn't have a handicap. Would I? I might have said that just to make you feel better after all. Aww, that's cold, Hick-chan. I take a glance at the clock on the wall and realize I've spent far longer playing Risk than I expected. Sorry, I think I have to go. I wanted to go to the library. It's not closed yet, is it? Shizune scratches her head and gestures at Misha. How hard can it be to determine whether the library is open? There's a clock right there on the wall. ... It should be, unless the librarian is absent. Oh, I have a feeling who the librarian could be. I think you're right, Chick-chan. We think the library is open. It's on the second floor. Can't miss it. Do you want us to show you where it is? No thanks. It's okay. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, this picture. One flight of stairs up and I run into problems. The second floor hallway is a carbon copy of the third floor one. What is a carbon copy of the third floor one? Okay. Wide, of course, and plain, like only hallways can be. The problem is that the library's whereabouts are not as easily determined as one would think. The classrooms are marked with signs stating which class they belong to, but then there's a plethora of other unmarked rooms. Is the librarian one of them, or is it just somewhere down the hallway? I bet on the latter and choose my direction at random. After I turn around the corner, an unmarked door draws my attention because it's not closed. It's not open either though, just barely ajar, so that I can see it's open and nothing else. It would make sense for the librarian door to be invitingly open, and while this one is not quite that, it's good enough. At the very least, it means that someone is inside, and I can ask for directions, no matter how embarrassing that is. I gingerly push on the center of the door with my fingertips, every muscle in my arm ready to pull back at a moment's notice. The feeling of being an outsider to this school can't be shaken from my mind. So much so that instinctively fear doing something wrong by entering. God, I can't read today. Oh god. The door slowly creaks, as if groaning from a deep sleep, though it's much easier to open than I'd anticipated. Leaning over and poking my head ever further inside to gain sight of the room as fast as possible, the meek hello on my lips is quickly snatched away. Oh my. I take a wild guess and say she's blind. Wow! Wait, a blind librarian? Okay, well, stuff exists. ... This is not as I was expecting. I mindlessly let the door open to its full extent, taking in the sight of the solitary figure taking center stage in the otherwise abandoned room. The situation steals my voice, leaving me standing at the doorway, staring at the beautiful girl. For a blind girl, you really can do your hair. Well, I just assume she's blind. I don't know for sure yet. Evidently having taken her time to assess the situation, the girl gently puts down her teacup and opens her eyes, but doesn't look at me. Yep, definitely. Or maybe it looks a little bit blank. Wavy-haired girl. Hello there, may I help you? Staring directly in front of herself, the movements of her lips seem to break the silence rather than the words. However, it's a soft, measured voice that reminds me she's a being separate from the room itself. Oh wow, this is pretty poetic. Not only is she likely the tallest girl I've ever laid eyes on, but even among the foreigners I've met, she's strikingly distinct. Hi, sorry for intruding. I was just kind of lost. She takes a moment to formulate a response before speaking. Every action she takes feels as if it's carefully choreographed beforehand. Care to take a seat? Unexpected, considering that I'm intruding upon her. Thanks. I slowly step towards another seat opposite her. What? Another seat opposite her. This sounds wrong. The girl resting the teacup and saucer. I know what it means, but I can't pronounce it for sure. Yeah. On the wooden table in between. The way she doesn't track my movements with her head is telling. That and the slight cloudiness to her eyes means she must be at least partially blind. Like Kenji. Wait, who's Kenji again? Oh, that dude! The totally hyperactive one. Come to think of it, her voice doesn't have any detectable accent either. I guess she must be half Japanese. As I take my seat, her composure takes me slightly off guard. Her air of relaxed confidence makes the silence entirely comfortable. Okay. The calming atmosphere is so very different from the student council office. And the music, I really like this. I take it you're a new student to Yamaku? Yeah, I just transferred in yesterday. I get the distinct feeling my speech patterns don't match the formality of hers, accentuated by her restrained bow of greeting. One which I hasten to match before realizing the futility of the action. I'm Lily Sato. Pleased to meet you. Hisao Nakai. She gives a nod before gesturing roughly in the direction of her teacup. Would you care for a drink? Sure. As much as it pains me, I can't keep step with her formality in the proceedings. She gives a kind nod, taking the request in stride. Without another word, she steps off the chair and prepares a second cup of tea from a collection of supplies laid out along a shelf. A brush here, a brush there, her left hand often lightly touching the side of whichever container she is pouring into. It seems to be a process she's followed dozens of times before. As I lean sideways to see around her back, she seems to use her long, dainty finger to measure the right amount of water in the cup. It's one thing to see the different disabilities the students in my class have, but it's quite another to see how everyone seems to adapt. Chizune and Misha have no problem working together to communicate to me, and Lily herself seems to have workarounds for problems I'd never thought of. Come to think of it, what disability has Misha? I couldn't figure out which disability she has. Is it that she just can't keep things to herself, maybe? I'm really interested in Misha now. I would really like to know what her disability is, of course. Well, let's go on with this girl. While I feel slightly guilty about her doing the work, she seems pleased to be following the correct process of the offerer preparing the drink. God! So, her soft voice brings me out of my silent observance. I'm pretty satisfied with myself that I immediately after I saw her, I tried to make up a more soft and gently voice because it totally matches her now. More or less how soft a guy's voice can be anyway. Which room are you looking for? It's not often this classroom is visited after school. The school library. Shizune and me, I mean, some classmates told me it was on this floor. Why? Well, whatever. She finishes pouring water into the teacup and she nods. A small metallic tapping coming from the teacup, indicating it being stirred. S-T-Y-R-R-E-D. I'm aware of Miss Hakamichi, as are most students. To be with them means you're in class 3-3, no? That's right, in the science room is Muto. She gives us... Or is the giggle more like... She gives a small giggle before setting down the teaspoon and slowly walking towards the table, teacup and soccer in hand. He's quite a character. I imagine you come to like him. Most do. This is the main... This is one of the rare novels I've ever saw. Yeah, I've watched some novels just because it was kind of interesting, where your main character actually has his own appearance. As she sets down the tea, I gently take it and I have a sip. I'm really more of a coffee person, but this seems like a rather bad moment to bring it up. Nonetheless, the smell's quite nice. I hardly think it'd be hard to choke down. Thanks, Sato. It tastes really nice. She smiles and quickly waves her hand in front of her face. Oh, you don't have to be like this. Just call me Lily. I bet this is the next line. Lily, please. There's no need to be too formal. She says this in spite of her exceedingly well-bred speech. Oh well. I guess I should try and ask her about herself, as it really does seem as if she is catering to me. So, which class are you from? I imagine it's one of the third-year classes. Correct. I'm in class 3 space 2, which is on the 3rd floor, same as yours. It's taught by Miyagi, and a specifically for both blind and partially blind students. I see. Sorry. I feel like slapping myself for the faux pas. Looking at her face though, she doesn't seem in the least bit put off by it. My. There's no need to change your speech on my account. Sure. Sorry. I guess I'm really showing my newness here. An environment like this would be a big change, so I can't fault you for it. While the same can't be said for everyone, many have come to terms with their conditions. A category which would include her, it seems. All too ready to jump ship from this particular topic. I sieged into another. Oh, cool. Do you come here to drink tea often? Often? Is it pronounced often or often? It's really nice place. Thinking on it, this might be her version of the place behind my school that I like to have lunch at. I come here fairly often during lunch times. My duties as class representative don't leave enough time for an official club, so a friend and I use this room for having tea. Class representative, huh? Compared to Shizune, her mannerisms seem out to be almost completely opposite. While Shizune is blunt and fiercely driven, Lily seems relaxed and calm, almost aloof. Whatever the fuck that means. Come to think of it, she might be useful for a less biased view of the school's club. Yeah, you must be wondering why I even try to speak English and stuff, but I really enjoy even my fails in it. And if I would hear it from a native speaker, I would most likely understand what he's saying. But with some words, I just seem to can't pronounce it, even if someone native would say it in the correct voice to me. So yeah, please bear with me on that. What kinds of clubs are there to join? The more popular ones are the Track and Field Club, which uses a field near the school during lunchtimes, the Baseball Club and the Book Club in a room near the library. There are also numerous small ones too, though, such as the Art and Music Club. At a time when I'm just wanting to get on my feet, rushing into a club right away seems slightly unappealing. I wonder if the school shares the same rules as my old one. Is it compulsory to join a club? It isn't, though it's encouraged. Ah, good. That's a relief. I've really let down my guard around this girl to let such a thing slip out. The fact seems to slightly amuse her. Oh, look, I didn't even realize yet. She's smiling. I really like her smile and her artwork. And his artwork, of course, too. He's a really nice looking guy. Not wanting my tea to get cold, I finally start drinking it, as Lily does the same. Oh wow, we spent quite a lot of time with her. I like the new music. As I look over to the window over her shoulder, I notice a light coming into the room. It has a distinctly orange tint, and this is getting too loud for me. Sorry, I have to turn it a little bit down for me at least, because reasons. Oh, I still hope that my voice is now not too silent as well. Even here, time doesn't stand still. Huh? The time's gone quickly. Sorry? Right, she's blind. Of course she can't see the sun setting. It just looks like the sun's starting to set. It seems to come as a surprise for her. I guess she must have lost track of the time. Yeah, because she's talking to you, you little smart person? I guess you're a smart person, kind of. You like books and stuff. Oh yeah, now I know what you little cutie I wanted to say. Yeah, she's cute, he's cute, they are both so cute. But she looks far mature. Sorry, Hisa. I didn't mean to keep you from the library for so long. I quickly moved to allay her concern. Ah, no, it's okay. The library's still open, isn't it? She pauses and takes a moment to think on it. It's probably something I should have asked Shizune when I had the chance, but Lily seems likely to know in any case. True, it's open until 6:30 during weekdays. A quick glance at my watch confirms I have well enough time to get there. I might get going in that case. It's been nice talking with you, Lily. I really like the name Lily. She smiles and gives a deep nod, her hands still neatly folded on the table in front of her. It was my pleasure. Oh, come to think of it, shall I show you to where the library is? Oops, totally fucked. Well, whatever. I couldn't possibly ask for more help. I should be able to find it, alright. Well, unless my navigational skills fail me, which they seem to have a habit of doing. It's alright. I was going to be talking to the librarian there in any case. I could introduce you. Yes! Getting in there. This gets better and better. It's pretty hard to deny her offer. If you're sure, then that'd be great. Thanks. As she stands up to follow me, she takes hold of a straight, retractable cane that had been slipped in the handle of her bag on the floor. Compared to the cane the boy in my class had, Lily's looks much more thinner and longer. His must be for support, where Lily is for navigation. Together, we leave the peaceful room and enter the empty hallway on the way to the library. Side by side, my pace carefully slowed to match hers. We slowly walk through the hallway. It doesn't take long for us to arrive at the door to the warm-looking room, apparently situated in the center of the floor, rather than either wing. Ladies first. She gives an appreciative smile at the gesture, taking the lead as we file it. As we file in. In, not it. In. To the left is the wooden library counter, with the library proper being on the right. It easily dwarfs my old school's library, with a distinct smell of old books giving the place an almost old world air. There don't seem to be a lot of students here. Considering the time, it isn't a big surprise. Everyone's probably either in the school grounds or the dorms. Yuko, are you here? She says it to thin air, since the librarian doesn't seem to be present, and of course, Lily can't see this. What's unexpected is that it draws a reaction. Something from under the counter thuds against it, followed by a quiet wail. She hiding? Oh. The origin, apparently the librarian, quickly crawls out and bounces up to extremely wicked attention. Hi Lily, how can I help you? Her voice is strained in a failing attempt to sound casual, and she's rubbing the back of her head. Good afternoon. What happened just now? I heard a strange sound. It's nothing. I just hit my head. Why am I doing such a quick voice? See, I dropped an eraser under my desk, and while I was looking for it, a pencil dropped, and when I was looking for both of them, you came and surprised me. Are you alright? I'm sorry. I couldn't know. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry for making you worry. This is nothing. I've had worse happen to me. She's quick to reverse Lily's apologies, almost frantically trying to push aside the possibility that she could be in a way of inconvenience by bashing her head on the counter. Yes, worse things have happened. Why am I so back? Oh, hopefully she's not often there. I don't think I can keep this up for long. The girl fidgets with her fingers as Lily doesn't seem to drop her concerned expression, and then she shuffles some papers around the counter for no reason. A little shorter than Lily, replete with glasses, freckles, and a very short, very troubled look, she seems to fit a librarian perfectly. Ah, Lily, did you get my message? Message? Oh, the 2 imported books that arrived. Wait! They finally came! I can't believe it took so long, but... Amidst her celebrations, partially for managing to change the topic, I'm sure she notices me from the corner of her eye and freezes on the spot when she does. Oh no! I'm sorry for not noticing you before. Did you need to check out a book or return one? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The way she can so quickly shift between moods is a little unsettling. Actually, I give her the same mood all the time, but that's fit. He's with me, Yuko. This is Hiso, a student. Hiso, this is Yuko, the school librarian. Pleased to meet you. Hiso! Right, Hiso! Pleased to meet you too, Hiso! For a second, she visibly attempts to engrave the name on her mind so she won't forget. I don't know if she even is as hyperactive as I do her voice right now. Yuko often arranges to import foreign books in Braille for me. I think Braille is the language of the blind. The thubbles on the books, you can cross your fingers on it and then they can read it somehow. Would you like to tell Hiso a little something about the library? The library? Lily's innocent suggestion is met with an expression of abject terror. Please Lily, I can't! I don't know what he could be interested in. This is too much responsibility. How it's any responsibility at all, I don't get. But her objection is so sincere, I don't doubt for a second that she would rather disembowel herself on the spot than tell me where the light novels are. But... So, there's a lot of books in Braille here. I attempt to save the day by asking the first thing that pops into my head. It seems to work at least partially, as Yuko seems to not exactly relax, but at least look slightly less tense. Well, I think about a third or a fourth of Yamako's libraries, either in Braille or audio. Oh yeah, for the ones... Oh yeah, of course, audiobooks. Ugh. Makes sense, given all the blind students that be here. Well, you need Braille and audio because there are some blind and there are some deafs and there are some blind deafs, I guess. But I hardly know how you communicate with someone who's deaf and blind. And why am I even coming up with that? If it's only that, how come this library is so big in the first place? Well, we get a lot of new books regularly because the library is adequately endowed. That's probably why. I spend more on new books than on my salary, and then I have to organize and shelve all of them. It's so troublesome, and they weigh so much. I wish I could quit this job. What? ... A very awkward silence follows this revelation of too much information. I could check the ace list then if you don't mind. The what now? The ace list then if you don't mind. I'm really tempted to look this up. And I probably will do. Alright, I cut it on this point, and I hope you liked it so far. If so, leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to my channel. I see you in the next part, I guess. Yeah, next episode and part, of course. And stay tuned for more.
Yeah.